What is up, guys? Luke from 8-Bit Plus back again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about my personal favorite controller of all time. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Microsoft Elite controller, and in specific, the Microsoft Elite Series 2 controller. So sit back, relax, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about why you need to own an Elite controller in 2020. So the first point I want to make is the countless options that you get with the Series 2 Elite controller. From the swappable thumbsticks and tensioning that you can put on the analog sticks to make your aim better, to the hairpin triggers that you can adjust on the back to make them short, light, or full throw, as well as the 4 paddles on the back that you can map to any other button that you want, swappable analog sticks, and swappable D-pad. There are so many options on this controller to make it personal and to you, and with software from Microsoft, you can go even further. It's very friendly as well to the handicapped. So many options with this guy, it's absolutely ridiculous. So the second point I want to make with this controller being worth it is the profiles that you can adjust on it. It has 3 separate profiles that you can completely customize, from what the analog sticks do to what buttons are mapped to your paddles and so much more. And they can be adjusted on the fly. So say you're a big Fortnite fan and a Call of Duty fan, you can have a custom profile for Fortnite and a custom profile for Call of Duty, and leave a third profile open for maybe a current game that you're playing. So many awesome options, and then you can turn them all off if you're just playing a game and you're like, you know, I don't think I need the paddles. So you can literally just turn everything off, and then it just functions just like a normal Xbox controller. 3 profiles to choose from, which is, in my opinion, more than enough. Another point that I want to make is the wireless charging, and not just wireless charging on this controller, but wireless charging in the carrying case that comes with it. It's all convenient. It's all in one package. You can keep everything together. When you are done, you just set it back into its case and it sits there and charges to a full battery while you're not playing it. It does have 40 hours of battery life. I've never had this thing go out on me. I haven't experienced any kind of downtime as far as playing on this thing, because it has 40 hours of battery life. It's pretty awesome. Also on this one, as we all know, the industry is changing as far as like how we charge our phones, and so has controllers as of late. We had the Pro controller come out for the Nintendo Switch that had a USB Type-C. This one is no different, has a USB Type-C as well. So you can wired charge it as well as wireless charge it. So it has a pretty fast charging time as well. So also with this controller, if you're worried about future of like the generations of consoles that are coming out, Microsoft has already announced that this controller is going to be compatible with their next generation of console, which is really thoughtful right there. Also, if you want to use it on, say, like a PS4 or a Nintendo Switch, you can very easily use it with the help of a Chronos Max. If you don't know what a Chronos Max is, it's basically a controller mapper that will overwrite whatever controller that you are supposed to be using. It'll overwrite it with the controller that you want to use. Essentially, it makes this controller compatible across the board with all of your systems, from Switch to PS4 to Xbox One, and then even on PC. So it has that cross compatibility. And also Chronos, as of late, has announced a new product, which is going to be called the Chronos Zen, and it's going to come fully fledged with custom button mods and aim assist, as well as giving you that option to connect it via Bluetooth, so you won't have to have any like dongles or anything like that. It's just gonna get better and better, guys, as far as compatibility goes. As far as the quality of this controller goes, on the outside, everything about it just feels high quality. The analog sticks, the smoothness of them, to the outer grips that feels very comfortable, yet adds an extra layer of grip. And then on the internal side, I actually haven't had a chance to tear this one down, for the simple fact that I haven't really needed to. It's a brand new controller, but there is a video that we're gonna link in the description down below by 7 Watts. He actually does a in-depth teardown of the entire Series 2 controller. From what I've seen, it looks extremely high quality, and it is definitely built to last. I always like to do some cons on certain things. With this controller, there really isn't a whole lot of cons. The only thing that I can think of is, of course, the price tag. This is a high-end controller and is gonna run you about $180 brand new. You might be able to find one on Amazon or eBay for a little bit less, but you get what you pay for. In this case, you definitely do get a lot of bang for your buck. It is like buying 3 controllers for one, but if it lasts you, if it, you know, endures the test of time and then carries over into the next generation and gives you the extra quality of life, it might just be worth it. So that's kind of up for you to decide. So if you can't tell, guys, I am a big fan of this controller. With so many options coming out to make it work with past, present, and future generations of consoles, it's hard to see any reason why you shouldn't be saving up to get one of these in 2020. But I want to know from you, do you already have a Series 2 controller? If so, do you like it? Would you prefer it to a friend? If you haven't gotten one yet, what's holding you back? But if you got any value out of this video at all, do me a big favor and tap that like button, as well as subscribe with the bell notification turned to on. And until next time, guys, Luke from 8-Bit Plus signing out. I'm gonna go play some games with my Elite controller, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.